Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Katariina and today we'll go through a flow that's really focused on our hamstrings, the backs of the legs, and it will naturally target a bit of the lower back as well. So if you have any problems, especially around the hamstrings, this one is a really great for you. We're going to get straight into it and start in a forward fold, standing at the top of the mat. You can bring your feet around hip width distance apart from each other and bring a bit of a bend into the knees so that you can really rest your stomach and your upper body against the thighs. We'll grab opposite elbows and allow the head to rest between the arms too. Maybe find a bit of a gentle swaying movement here from side to side as you start to drop into your body, as you start to arrive into this moment on your mat in your practice. You can shake your head from side to side, yes and no, nodding and shaking, so that the neck is relaxed, and maybe feeling how it would feel if you bring a bit more weight onto the balls of the feet, and then maybe back towards the heels again, and then forward towards the balls of the feet and the toes, and see how all that movement feels. Maybe feeling some sensations in the backs of the legs, in the lower back, perhaps maybe in the neck as well. And taking a deep inhale in through the nose here. And then release, exhale, maybe coming a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Doing that again, inhale. Feel the rib cages pressing against the thighs, and then exhale to release. We'll then release our hands, and as we inhale, we lengthen the spine, look forward. And then exhale, fold over the legs. Good. Releasing your left hand onto the mat. We're going to reach our right arm up. You can bend through the left knee if you like. Coming into a twist here. Maybe keeping the right leg straight if that feels good for you. See if you can really start to twist through the upper body. Inhale here. And then exhale, switch sides. The right hand returns onto the mat. The left arm reaches up. Bending the right knee if you'd like. You can also keep it straight. See what feels better. Inhale here. And then exhale, return back to center. We'll inhale, lengthening the spine. Again, you can bring your hands onto the shins if you like. And then exhale, fold forward. Good. With our next inhale, we step our right leg back and bring the knee all the way onto the mat. Good. Finding comfort in the hips. Here you can allow them to sink down if it feels good. We inhale, reaching the arms up. And then exhale, drop a little bit lower. Inhale, lengthen. And then as you exhale, bring your hands back down onto the mat. We're going to move our weight onto the right knee, lengthening out the left leg. You can bring your hands under the shoulders, lengthening the spine as you inhale. And then exhale, fold over. Lengthen, inhale. And exhale. We'll do that once more. Inhale, lengthen, guiding the belly button close to the thigh. And then exhale. Good. Now bringing your right hand onto the mat, we twist again. So the left arm lifts up. See if you can keep pulling the left side of the hip back, moving your stomach and upper body close to the leg. Go close to the thigh, and then reach up and twist here, maybe even gazing up if you have the balance. Good. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your left hand down. We're going to walk forward, moving our weight forward. Tuck the right toes under and simply step into a forward fold. Good. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, look forward. And then as you exhale, stepping the left foot back, we bring the knee onto the mat, preparing for our Anjaneyasana low lunge. Inhale, reach up through the arms, and exhale, drop a little bit deeper here. Beautiful. Soften through the shoulders Allow the hips to melt down. Inhale. And then as you exhale, the hands can come down. We move our weight back onto the left knee, the right leg straightens. Good. With our next inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold over. And again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over. And throughout this movement, keeping your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, fold over. Grounding your left hand onto the mat. We twist here so the right arm starts to lift up. Plugging the right femur into the hip socket, so not allowing the right side of the hip to move forward. Long line from the left wrist all the way to the right fingertips. Well done. Inhale. And then exhale, the hand comes down. We move our weight forward, tucking the left toes under. You can place your hands onto the mat, stepping into a plank pose. We'll bring our knees down, lower all the way onto the mat. Inhale into a cobra. Exhale, come back onto the mat, pushing onto hands and knees. Tuck the toes under. And downward facing dog. Good. From here we reach our right leg up behind us as we inhale. And then exhale, step it forward between the hands, coming into a lunge position. We'll keep our fingertips on the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, driving the back heel back. And then as you exhale, finding a pyramid pose. So coming into a forward fold over the right leg. Good. We'll go through that movement again. So inhale, forward, drive the chest forward. Exhale, fold over a straight right leg. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Take 2 full breaths here, folding over the right leg. And then after the last exhale, you can step your left foot a little bit closer so that you have a shorter stance. We're going to ground our left hand on the mat, or also you can do it on your shin as well, and reach the right arm up. So coming into revolved trikonasana here. So depending on how deep it feels good, you can either hold your hand on the shin or come all the way down onto the mat. See what's better. If you have the balance here too, you can gaze up and see if you can really square your hips, so pulling the right hip back, left one forward. Good. Take an inhale here. And then exhale. Bring both hands back onto the mat and we step into a downward facing dog. Good job. Take a full breath here in. And exhale out. We'll then reach our left leg up behind us. And exhale, step the foot forward between the hands. Coming into that lunge position, keep your fingertips on the mat. Drive the chest forward. Inhale. And then as you exhale, fold over the left leg. Move forward again, inhale. And exhale. Final time, inhale. And exhale. 2 full breaths here. Finding length in the left leg, squaring through the hips. So once again, left side moves back, right side forward. You can relax the neck if that feels good. Final inhale. And then as we exhale, we step our right foot a little bit closer. Now grounding the right hand on the mat or the shin. See which works better for you. We'll reach our left arm up, coming to our revolved trikonasana. So see which variation you want to do with your right hand, coming as high as feels good. We try to bring length into the lower back. So the spine is really long here. Well done. Square the hips too. Final inhale. And then exhale, bring both hands down. And this time we're going to step our right foot forward, coming into a forward fold once again. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold over. This time we'll roll our spine all the way up to standing. You can bring your arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Well done. We're going to ground our left foot onto the mat, hugging the right knee in towards the chest, and then see if you can reach for the outer edge of the right foot. Start to lengthen the right leg. It doesn't have to be completely straight. You can go for that as well, or keep the knee slightly bent. Reach your right arm back. So once again, the belly button moves really close to the thigh. You can gaze back if you have the balance here. Good. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you can bring the foot back in. We're going to fly the right leg back, coming into a standing split pose. You can hug the calf, the shin in towards the upper body if you like. Maybe supporting yourself with the right hand, reaching as high as you can through the right leg and moving the upper body close to the left leg. Maybe releasing the head too. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, start to bring the right knee close to the left ankle, sitting all the way down. We're going to twist so that the left hand comes right behind us. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, elbow over the left knee. Twist here. Good. You can gaze over the left shoulder. Take an inhale. Move back to center, opening up the legs so that our right leg straightens out. Left knee can point to the side of the mat. Inhale the arms up. And then as you exhale, fold over the right leg. You can hold on to whatever part of the leg you can reach. And see if you can bring length into the lower back. Make sure you can feel your sitting bones on the mat. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Second one. And final inhale. And then roll the spine back up. We're going to cross our ankles, come over them into a forward fold. You can uncross the legs and then roll the spine all the way back up. Well done. Now grounding our right foot down, hugging the left knee towards the chest. Reach for the outer edge of the left foot with your right hand. So crossing, left arm moves back. See if you want to gaze back, if you have the balance. I'm feeling a bit wobbly today. Well done. Take an inhale. And then releasing the foot. We're going to fly it all the way back, ending up in a standing split position. So we're trying to really engage the entire back leg all the way to the toes to make sure that we're engaging it, and controlling the asana too. If you want to grab the back of the right shin, you can do that to hug yourself closer. Left hand can stay on the mat, or both hands can stay on the mat too. See if you're able to release your head and still keep your balance here. Good. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the left knee down, right behind the right heel, and then come and sit down. So the right knee is pointing up. We bring our right hand behind us, reach the left arm up, and then exhale, cross it over the right knee. Good. Keep breathing here as you twist. Maybe gazing towards the back of the mat. Final inhale. And then as you exhale, unraveling the legs, we're going to straighten the left one out towards the top of the mat. Right knee pointing towards the side of the mat. Inhale. Lengthen the arms up. And as you exhale, come into a forward fold over the left leg. Holding on to whatever part of the leg you can reach. Keeping the lower back as straight as possible. If that means you stay a little bit higher up, feel free to do that. We'll take one more full breath. And then exhale, roll the spine back up. I'm going to cross the ankles, come onto the hands and step back into a downward facing dog. Good. We're going to start to release our forearms onto the mat, coming into a dolphin pose. Maybe walking the feet a little bit closer so that you aim your sitting bones towards the ceiling or the sky, really grounding down through the palms, through the forearms. Lengthen through the backs of the legs, maybe with a small bend if that feels better. See if you can find a sensation in the backs of the legs, maybe in the lower back too. And pressing the mat away from you. Good. Take one final inhale. And then as you exhale, you can release your knees onto the mat, open them a little bit wider, and then start to sit back towards a child's pose. Arms can extend towards the top of the mat. And then you can sit your hips over the heels, releasing the stomach between the thighs. Maybe just gently swaying from side to side a few times, making sure the hips are really comfortable. And allow yourself to breathe here as you come into stillness. Allowing yourself to return to your body. Allow yourself to return to your breath. This precious tool that allows us to return to the present moment, that allows our minds and bodies to connect, that allows our mind to calm down. Taking one more full deep breath in, feeling the full capacity of the lungs, and then maybe sighing it all out through the mouth. Well done. You can then start to roll the spine back up, coming into a seat, maybe bringing the knees a little bit closer to each other. You can keep your eyes closed for a moment if that feels good. Resting your hands on your lap, creating a really long spine. Draw the shoulders back and down. Sitting for just a few breaths in this feeling of bliss. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands to heart center. Taking a big inhale, and then sighing it all out. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I truly hoped you enjoyed it. I post new flows every week on Thursdays, sometimes with themes like this, with different body parts, sometimes just a general kind of flow, maybe with a different kind of focus. So if you enjoyed this and you'd like to practice with me more often, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate all the likes and the comments too. They go a really long way. I really hope I see you here next week too. Thank you.